Pisnik and Barr on the other side. We're indoors. Let's play pickleball.
Side out.
What's the key to this one for Q and AB?
You know, they got to be a little patient. We're inside. Everyone's been playing outside, but you know they've got firepower.
Yes.
Right. So you know, so they're not to say this other team doesn't, but I think they're going to want to try to.
Second serve.
Q from the baseline's he rips thirds, fifths, sevenths, ninths. It doesn't matter. He's got the fastball sign from the baseline. So I want to see him rip and Anna look to kind of pinch and make some moves.
Point.
That was a dangerous place to live there, but Tina got away with it.
Yeah, and that's a ball that Quang, the more he plays mixed doubles at these high levels, he's going to anticipate that and be a little quicker. You know,
1-0-2.
Pickleball's such a fast game. If he is a 1/10 of a second faster, he's on that.
Side out.
Well, he was on that. So, and what's interesting is usually indoor pickle is faster, but because of the amount of human beings in here, the humidity is slowing the game down in here, some players have been saying.
Yeah, you know, you can get a little moisture on the ball. It gets a little heavier, and yeah, I think it is a little slower.
Point.
Off the tape and a rope there, and I talked to Anna about this partnership, and she said, you know, I love it. I just got to get used to the choices that Q makes in different places. And Dekel's forehand speed up is so good, and that was interesting there because they chose not to unwind the stack. So Tina on the left.
Right. You wonder if that's a something they're trying to do a little more of today, or just kind of it's a one-off point. Going back to the partnership with Anna and Quang, who asked who? Do you know who reached out?
Q reached out, and because Anna Bright is dealing with who her partner's going to be, and it worked out. So here we go.
I love it. I told you earlier, this is like my favorite team in the draw.
There's the wall of Tina. But Q gets it by the wall of Dekel, and that's going to be this. That's why styles make a fight, and that's why this one is fun.
Yeah, and you can see Q. He's got that backhand side, kind of the Ben Johns one-handed flick. He doesn't have it as clean as Ben, but he's also young. He's going to get bigger and stronger, and that shot's going to get more effective for him. It might take him 4 shots to put it away now. Fast forward 3 years, it's going to take him 1 shot, maybe 2 shots.
Yeah, no one's hit more practice balls. He and his dad and brother were jumping court to court where the amateurs are playing, just getting more touches.
I bet he's hit more pickleballs in the last year than any person.
Any human.
Maybe
on the world.
In the world, yeah, right?
I think
1-3-2.
He's number 1.
They're bouncing from court to court here, trying to warm up. But the off weeks when he's home, I think he's one of those guys that's actually on the court 4 or 5 hours a day.
Point.
Little skitter off the tape there. And then Barr and Pisnik just so impressed with these two. They just get there. They play consistently well.
Point.
The roll is nice. If you don't get it down, it's not nice for your partner.
Yep. Yeah, and Barr and Pisnik, I feel like we see them in the quarterfinals every single week, right? They just don't take bad losses. They maybe don't have as many as of the good wins as some of the other teams, but they're just constantly working their way through draws, and that's why we see the number 7 next to their name.
Side out.
Roll there from Q. So Q, one of the few players in this draw that has a triple crown still available to play men's doubles later with CJ Klinger. They destroyed the Johns brothers. There's no other word to use yesterday.
Point.
And earlier on this court, he destroyed Tyson McGuffin in the singles court. So he's taken down the Giants.
4-3-1.
Just too good from Q. Working the outside of the court. There's Duke Cam. We have to have Duke Cam always.
I think I saw a smile from him after that backhand up the line.
That's so good there. And when they don't unwind the stack,
5-3-1.
he is going to abuse the corners of the court.
Point.
Little threat of AB there. Gets a miss, and the intensity of Anna Bright is going to be actually, I think, a good thing for Q.
I think so too. And Anna's such an intimidating female player. You know, we see right there the cross. Even that first cross didn't work. She does that more than a lot of the females. She's aggressive. She's a true leader out on the court.
And it is timeout time for Barr and Pisnik.
He hits a big ball, so, you know, I think against Connor's ball, it seemed a little slower, so I think that actually helped me. And, yeah, I just got a good warm-up, got here, got a good breakfast in this morning, and was ready to go. I always have a good game plan, and I think if I stick to that, I usually can pull things out well.
I know you and Jack Sock were kind of neck and neck for that 8 and 9 heading into the year-end final in San Clemente. Was that extra motivation coming here into Dallas, now squarely in a semifinal?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, all year I've kind of been gunning for that spot. I mean, after losing 8 second rounds in a row, like 32 seed, I just kind of, something clicked a little bit, got my confidence back. Glad to, I think I've solidified my top 8 spot, so glad to be going to the end of the year. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're excited to see you there. I know you came from tennis and you were men's doubles with your brother Yates, and you did play some singles as well, but are you surprised that right now we're talking about how good your singles play is versus maybe your men's doubles? Like, what was your goal coming in, and did you expect it to be singles right now?
Yeah, I mean, singles was my easier transition. I had some more success right away in my career with that. Doubles, I always joke, it's always a chess match. Like, I'm still learning new shots in doubles. I think it's always, the game's growing so fast. It's so fun to see, but it's also, it's fun to be challenged still after playing for almost 3 years. So just try to hone in on the craft, try to get better every day. Singles is where my sweet spot is, but I'm looking to hopefully push that over to doubles and mix. I'm really enjoying it, so just got to keep pushing.
You made the semis here last year, back in the semis tomorrow against Stackstrud.
Yep.
How do we get it one step further to Championship Sunday here?
Yeah, what's the coach saying?
I'm not going to give away my secrets. Paris has some stuff in the chamber there that she'll coach me through. We had a good game plan last time. Just try to come out hot. Stick to the game plan that I'm not going to tell you right now. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Just it's always going to be a gritty match with Fed. He's the top guy in the world right now. So just going to go out swinging and let's see what happens.
Well, congratulations and good luck in moving on.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to get right back down to court. Dave.
Thanks, Cam. Well, the Q and AB show was going on the double box there, including Sam. Talking about that two he threw the middle. That was sick.
Right, on his back feet. Usually you tell people, hey, if you're pushed back, if you're on defense, don't try to hit the miracle shot. But you know what? Quang Duong can do that. He's that skilled. He's that talented.
Point.
So one game point was saved while we were
Timeout receivers, 5-10-1.
talking with Hunter John.
The same elements, the same lighting issues, and so it's a fair playing ground.
Wow, Dekel bar is everywhere, and the ferocious forehand finish.
How hard did he hit that finishing shot?
Wow.
Look, he deserved it. He D'd up for about 10 shots and then got his reward at the end.
Tina Pisnik's just staying in the gray. Catches AB on the other shoulder. She sat scorpion, and the tail was in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and I don't think she thought Dekel was going to speed that up. That was a difficult ball to speed up. Placed perfectly from Dekel bar.
And this is what we've seen from this guy. He can just take over. Bad luck for Pisnik because she had Anna Bright. Actually, her positioning was perfect for a ball off the tape.
It sure was, yeah, but we actually were worse city. We have a good angle at that. And Tina kind of had that lined up. She had a good ball to speed up on. Just a little unlucky.
Okay. Another aggressive shot and a little dialogue between D and Q there.
I wasn't sure what he said, but Dekel definitely puffed the chest out to let him know that he's coming for him.
Tough miss there. All right, so after cruising along, Duong and Bright get their second game point here.
10-8-1.
Off the tape and deep, so tough luck there. So the big lead early was the key. This on a Friday afternoon. Game 2 underway. And speaking of field goals, the field goal is good from Q.
Zero, 1. Point.
The improvement in Q's mixed doubles game and doubles game over the last year has been phenomenal.
Yes.
You know, last year, 2023, he was looked at good singles guy, but if you put him on the, you're kind of hoping for that draw.
Wanted him in
you wanted to play him. I wanted to play him. Doubles and mixed doubles, right? But now he's changed that narrative, and he's a force in all 3 events.
And because of that narrative, he wasn't drafted in Premier or Challenger for Major League Pickleball and then just jumped straight to Premier. The wild thing is he's still in the playoffs with the Ranchers. They're not allowed to keep him because he wasn't a drafted player. It's bizarre. He's going to be available.
Right, he kind of got the last laugh at the end of the day.
Did he ever.
Jokes on everyone. When you're watching him here, watch how much he engages in his leg during the point.
Good try from Tina, and the Pickleball Central bench took the worst of that. I think Tina is fine.
Point.
Tina can still move. I know she's in her 40s, but she's a heck of an athlete.
Yes. 27 in the world in singles tennis until a just bizarre accident in a parking garage.
3-0-1.
Just insane.
We talk about the tennis players coming over, myself, Jack Schock, Jeannie Bouchard, and Nolan Young, but we can't forget about Tina Pisnik.
No.
The tennis career that she had was
multiple times representing her country.
Right. Look, you got to 27 in the world in singles, you're a player.
Point.
The reloads for Q, because the Tui takes a little time, but not for him.
No, he's got that paddle back quick, and I think that's part of the work. We see his dad, Duong, we see on the practice courts, firing balls at him, getting the hands ready. The practice techniques might be different than what we see from others, but they're effective.
Point.
And this is timeout time. 5 in a row.
5-0-1.
Do it here at Worlds where the points are huge.
Exactly. Double points from an open.
Second serve.
I think Anna Bright's there if it doesn't hit the tape, though.
I know Tina and Dekel won that point, but it's, I'm not going to say it's disheartening, but they hit a lot of good shots to win 1 point right there.
And they don't even win it. They don't even score. They just get one stop.
Point.
That shot right there, no one else hits that in pickleball.
Drop it.
No one. Yeah, right? You're taught to drop it, get to the net. He says, no. I'm going to take a rip. And that could be a backhand or a forehand.
Yeah, this is the whole terms I've heard, modern pickleball, whatever you want to call it.
Point.
But he's not scared. He's so good at it. And that's what I talked about a little bit with AB, just getting used to the fact that that thing is going to be destroyed from the baseline and being ready. But you see her ready to poach. It's fun to watch.
And if you're on the other side of the net, you know, you kind of have the game plan of bring Q in, get to the dinks. Well, when he rips the ball at you, it's hard to feel a short one and bring him in. Yeah. The ball's hit so hard, it's hard to hit a soft touch shot off a ball that's coming at you so fast.
Point.
Swing and a miss for Q there. So Dekel had a 3-minute run of brilliance where they stacked about 4 or 5 points and made game one close for a minute and made them call timeout. He's got to find that again right now.
Second serve.
Yeah, Tina, the big fella had the middle there, but they both ran to it. So then the whole court's open. Smart choices from Q there. Wow.
Side out.
Great rip there from Anna Bright.
And the placement of that, if it's a foot to the left or a foot to the right, Pisnik and bar on, it's really just got to be on that perfect line to the middle, and Anna Bright's good enough to find that.
Second serve.
11-8, 7-1. I expect Duke Cam to be pretty happy.
7-1-2.
Game one, though, I believe they're up 10-3.
I know, so there was
10-8.
Got a little dicey when Big B went crazy, and there's nothing better than when Anna Bright thinks she stinks out there. She just gets so mad at herself.
1-7-1.
Mic her up and listen in.
Oh yeah.
Point.
Great drop from Pisnik pushing
Timeout,
Q.
receivers, 2-7-1.
Wow. Okay, so they had 3 sloppy points in a row.
I have bad bunions. Wish they'd disappear.
Lapiplasty. Sup, future me. And no bunions. How?
Lapiplasty. Lapiplasty corrects bunions at the source, meaning you're back in sneakers in weeks.
Lapiplasty.
Weeks! The future of bunion surgery is here. Learn more at lapiplasty.com. Risks include infection, pain, and loss of correction.
Lee is in that camp in a big way. Like, she does not let long runs from her opponent ever happen. She's also usually winning.
Right. And Dekel's got that interesting, it's a speed up with a slice, you know, I get what he's doing. It's a tough shot. It looks like he's going to dink and then he can speed it up, but at this top level, it's tough to have that be that effective, especially when you're against Q and Anna Bright. Maybe those first few rounds you can get away with it, but quarterfinals and on, not so much.
Maybe once a match for disguise. Nice job. I mean, if you're tall, I don't need to tell you, Sam, but just be a menace.
3-7-2.
You're tall and athletic. You've got an advantage in the mixed doubles.
100%.
Point.
Uh-oh. Tough miss there. So creeping back as they did in game 1.
4-7-2. Side out.
Firing away. Speaking of playing against tall, Anna Bright was part of our Deep Eddy Celebrity Showdown last night. She had to play 1-on-2 against the tallest people I know, John Isner and Dirk Nowitzki.
7-4-1.
Right, and not to mention Chris Humphreys, Terrell Owens.
Yes.
Chris Humphreys is probably 6'9", and Terrell Owens at 6'6".
So much fun having them involved in our sport last night. And Bright and Quang need to be careful because we talked about this consistent team. Here they are in the quarterfinal again, but they will come get you.
Like that was one Q could have taken in the air.
100%. He's like, Sam, whatever.
All right, who am I to say anything?
I'm setting up the two-hander out of the air, but yeah, you just don't want to risk that. He could have earned that, and
it's tough if you don't recognize it right away. Though the smart thing is to do. He made the right choice after he didn't recognize it right away. Back up, reset.
The wrong choice. He made the right choice.
Right, it's players like me. Oh my gosh, I should have taken that out of the air. Well, I'm still going to take it out of the air from 6 inches above the ground.
Side out.
Q does everything right, but the execution gets a little unlucky with a let court that drifts wide.
4-8-1. Second serve.
Got to go here. Big serve. See if Dekel can find a drive, but Q's one of the best returners.
Point.
I love all of that. Just Tina was on it.
Exactly, and Q was actually on that too. He got a good hit on it. It was kind of at the chest level, just missed it.
Side out.
Wow, unbelievable by Tina to reset the paddle with that ball off the tape there. And, you know, Anna Bright is just learning this Q offense, and they're going to get better and better in this tournament. That's what's wild.
Yeah, and she kind of said it best. She's got to learn when Q's going to pull the trigger. He's not a typical mixed doubles player, you know. Like you said, he'll drive any ball. And so she has to almost be more ready for those shots.
And here they are, 2 points away from a berth in the semifinals. This is a progressive draw, so all the quarters played today, all of the semifinals played tomorrow, all on championship court.
Second serve.
I mean, she just feels just the agony of missing a reset up again.
9-5.
That's, you know, part of the reason why she's so good. You know, we were joking around earlier this week. you're calling an Anna Lee match. I think she was up 11-0, 6-0, and the opponent finally won a point on a challenge, and Anna Lee challenged right away. Like, why are you challenging that? But Anna Bright has somewhat of that mentality in her.
Yeah, they want to collect souls out here.
Yes.
Match
Every point matters.
And here we go with match point.
Side out.
A little off balance there on their match point, so that does sail a bit deep. So Barr and Pisnik survive for the moment.
Five, 10, 1.
Okay, you're not allowed to swing that hard and not hit it clean and have the perfect off speed. I would like to see that again, Truck, if we can. That was crazy.
Right? If that's something you could work on and do it all the time, you'd be the number one team in the world.
Yes, that was insane.
I'll swing and miss, and you be ready for the one behind it.
Point.
Wow.
Tape, so.
If they're going to use that second timeout, if they're going to hold on for one more.
7, 10, 1.
Another massive serve forehand combo. Drops it. Oh no. I think everyone in the building knew a ball behind Dekel was going to be the next shot there, but he too tried for a little too much. Torque, anyone?
I love when the ball's up to Q's backhand side. Like you said, it's the whole body, it's the torque. He engages the core and can really, I mean, we see a lot of the males go to the one-hander on that backhand side, but Q's got two hands on it and lets it fly.
Match point number 2. And Team Alphabet looks terrific. QAB going to the